So as we pull up to Kazmaier Stadium, what kind of memories flood back about your playing days at Maumee, and what kind of a player were you?
I like to think I was a pretty solid player. Obviously, like size-wise, I was a tweener, and that's why we looked at, my family had me look at everything: Division III, Division II, 1AA. Obviously decided to go the walk-on route to play for my dad at Ohio State. But as far as high school goes, man, I try to do stuff by example.
But when you come back out here, you kind of get the juices flowing a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, again, just instantly back to the 1.5 mile test. And
you went on to be a long snapper. How did that skill even come about? Because it's specialized.
Yeah, listen, I'm not the biggest, right? Fortunate, I think I'm 6'1" on the greatest day of my life, but I was a bit of a tweener as an offensive lineman. And, in middle school, my dad's like, hey, listen, this is a skill you should learn because not many people can do it. And if you can do it, you can typically get a bus ticket. That probably afforded me more opportunities than anything I did as an offensive lineman. It was something I learned early, something I worked hard at because I always felt like it would be, being a bit shorter, okay, I better have something that differentiates me from somebody else that's got all the size, height, weight requirements.
All right, last thing I'm gonna ask you while you're out here. You grew up getting to play in the Maumee-Perrysburg rivalry, you go play in the Michigan-Ohio State rivalry, and now you're part of Toledo Bowling Green, and you've had some other ones along the way. What have you learned about the Toledo Bowling Green rivalry since you became the head coach? How seriously people take it, how bad they want to beat Bowling Green?
Super seriously, right? We've been on the wrong end of that thing for a couple of years now, and I think recognizing that it is an important game, right? Coaches either take two paths when they look at rivalry games. They try to say, hey, listen, this is a normal week. We got to function and just do our job and all the things. And then there's those coaches that say, no, man, this one's going to feel different. It's going to be a bit emotional. It's going to there's going to be more on the line, whether the records are close or whether it's actually for something. And I think recognizing that and not pretending that it's not a thing is really important.
I love it. I love it.